Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I was checking out some NBA rumors, and it looks like the Sacramento Kings are very interested in bringing DeMarcus Cousins back to the team. So I do think it's actually a very interesting thing to really think about, just because DeMarcus Cousins, as we all know, at a time was the best center in the NBA on the Kings. And of course went to the Pelicans, had a major injury over there, never really got his big time contract, and we all know the rest is history, right, guys? Just a lot of struggling with injuries and things along those lines. Was never really quite the player he was on the Sacramento Kings. And meanwhile, the Kings, it's like they are fine, which is not really a good thing, because I do think the Kings have some of the best young talent in the NBA, where it's just like maybe they need a little bit of an ego boost or something like that to get this team set in the right direction. So for today's video, guys, we are going to be checking out a DeMarcus Cousins Sacramento Kings rebuild. No, this is not like 2014 or nothing like that. This is 2020, guys. But yes, before we get going on today's video, I'm going to need you guys to show that big time support, and please hit that like button. As we all know, the NBA really is just struggling in general right now, as the rest of the world is, and your guys' support really does make a big, huge difference here on my channel. And then, of course, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. But yes, we are in the 2020 NBA offseason. I think for the foreseeable future, this is where we are going to be starting rebuilds, because I don't know if the actual season is going to be back or not, man. But, yeah, so we already do have DeMarcus Cousins on the roster. I give about $8 million a season, which might be a little bit of an overprice at this point, just because, like, we don't really know what he's going to be like. But he's only 29, and it's like, if he comes back completely healthy, it should be pretty damn interesting. So just real quick here, looking at his stats here from seasons past, I mean, going back to the 2016-2017 season, 27 points, 11 rebounds per game between the Kings and the Pelicans. You got 27 and 12 right here, 24 and 13. Like, do I think he'll ever return to this? Probably not, but I mean, even if he can just do like half of that, that would be a really good, big time boost for the Sacramento Kings. So, looking at the rest of the team, we do got Darren Fox, of course, who is one of my favorite young point guards in the entire NBA. He averaged about 20 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds per game. Then you got Buddy Hield. Now, Buddy Hield's a very interesting story. He was actually part of the trade for DeMarcus Cousins. The issue is that they are putting this man on the bench, and it's completely disrespectful of this man's talents. And not to mention, they gave him a $24 million contract, well, per year. I mean, $86 million in general. So it's like, honestly, like, out of respect for Buddy Hield, I might trade him to a different team. Now, if I don't see any trades that I like, obviously I'm going to keep him, but he's going to be my full-time starter. Like, I ain't playing around. Like, I think Buddy Hield's that type of player, man. Then you got Marvin Bagley, who's had his own share of injury issues. We've not really got to see what this man can do, like, to a full extent. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put him at the starting power forward position. I think him alongside Boogie Cousins could actually be really interesting, so we'll kind of see about that. And then you got Richaun Holmes right here. A guy that's been pretty solid for the Sacramento Kings. I mean, I look at his numbers and I see, like, okay, like, those are fine. He's an 81 overall, so it's kind of cool. But with having, Boogie and Marvin on this team together, I think Holmes probably ends up getting traded away. It's just like, it's a really good valued expiring contract. I think we get some pretty good assets back to kind of help this team get some stability, which it definitely needs. You got Bledsoe, one of the best three-point shooting big guys in the NBA. Jabari Parker on expiring deal. Bogdanovich is going to want some more money. And it comes down to really between, like, him or Buddy Hield, because both these guys, deserve to start in their own right. Although Bogdan at small forward, I actually don't mind all that much. Harrison Barnes, I'm looking to trade him away. Like, I just think he was, like, one of the most overpaid players in the entire NBA. So yeah, first and foremost, though, we do have the NBA draft. So this team did get the 8th seed, so we're not going to get a lottery pick. At least I don't think we will, unless we have somebody else's draft pick. Yeah, we have the 16th pick in the draft. So my first mindset is, like, backup point guard would kind of be the way to go with this. As far as players available, I guess we'll go to overalls. We got Tyrese Maxey, Devon Vassell, Precious Achiuwa, Josh Green. So not really like the backup point guard that I would like to get. Now, if we do decide to trade away like a Buddy Hield, then having a good backup like a Tyrese Maxey would be extremely important. This man scores the basketball. We could go with the 6'6" Devon Vassell right there, who's a 3-and-D type of player. So really pick and choose which one you want. I think I'm going to go with Tyrese Maxey, though, just like a pure scorer like that. 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan, that's nice. I mean, Devin obviously has the better height to him, but I think Tyrese probably has the better potential. So I'm going to go with Tyrese Maxey with my pick here in the draft. To ideally be a backup for now in his NBA career. Eventually could be a star, but we'll kind of see about that. And then I think next up, we will go ahead and get Vernon Carey Jr. I think this guy is going to get slept on in the draft, and he's somebody that I think we can just kind of like put, you know, in the G League for now and eventually develop to be a backup center, assuming that DeMarcus Cousins doesn't really work out this team in the long term. So both those guys, I think, really make this team a lot stronger. 75 overall, 74 overall. Get them both signed up. Very nice. Team player options, De'Aaron Marvin back. Jabari did decline his player option. I'm probably just going to let him walk away. And we got Harry Giles, too, another guy that could either be used as some trade bait, or I guess for right now, while Verdon is developing, Harry Giles probably will be the backup center on this team. Next up, we got qualifying offers, Bogdan, Daquan Jeffries. Don't really see myself using him. Kyle Guy. I know he was going to the G League, but I don't really plan on using him at all, so I'll let him walk away. He'll go to a team that will utilize his talents better than me. All right, so looking at free agency, not a lot of money freed up here. I am going to get Bogdan back. We do have bird rights. I'm only about $12 million a season. That's actually not a bad contract at all, which makes you like realize, like, you know, Bogdan's a great player, hell of a lot cheaper than Buddy Hield. Maybe the Kings are onto something, kind of picking this guy over Buddy. You don't really know. So, yeah, we do also need a backup point guard like yesterday. So, I think like a Trey Burke, I suppose. See what we can do for us, you know, a 2-year contract. Hopefully I can get both guys. Yes, I do. That's good. But besides that, not really a lot more going on. What I'm going to do is simulate to the beginning of the regular season. And, yeah, we're probably going to have to start looking at some trades because I just really want to get, like, a good, consistent, you know, starting 5 going, get chemistry issues fixed. So let's see what we can do about that. Okay, so this is the starting 5 as of right now. Buddy Hield about 83 overall, 79 for Harrison Barnes. Bench unit looking like this, but as we all know, we are going to make in quite a few changes to the team right here. So let's go to the trade finder. And, yeah, let's see what we can get for Buddy Hield and Holmes in a trade together. Like I said, this is just out of respect towards Buddy Hield. I don't really like how the Kings have been utilizing him, so we can get a good valued player. It makes a lot of sense going forward. So we got a trade of Tobias Harris and Shake Milton. This actually is not a bad trade. We get Toby out there who can instantly be our starting 3, provide some much needed consistent shooting to the team most of the time. I mean, I guess even like in the simulation, he's dropped 38% from 3. And we also get Shake Milton, who could be a nice up and coming player at 6'5". Yeah, I actually really do like that trade potentially. Next, we got Chris Middleton, Robin Lopez. Assuming the Bucks, you know, don't get to where they want to be. I mean, Chris Middleton is a very consistent player, so by getting him, I mean, that'd be big time for the squad. Wendell Carter, we got Kevin Love, Kevin Porter, Gordon Hayward, Clint Capella, Tyler Hero's cool, Mitch Robinson, okay. And we got some interesting trades. You got Michael Porter if you want to go more of like the young type of player. Route, TJ Warren, Jackson Hayes, Blake Griffin, Luke Kennard. Yeah, I think out of all these trades, we got some really nice ones here. The Tobias one's nice, but I think I like the Chris Middleton one the most. And it's just the idea of having like one of the top 3-point shooters and Buddy Hield play with the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis seems kind of cool for them. And then of course, skinning Holmes gives them a really solid, you know, center, because Brook Lopez, of course, is getting older, and then Robin Lopez, not really the greatest guy out there. So this is just good for the consistency of our team, just getting a guy that knows how to win basketball games in Chris Middleton. I think it's what needs to be done. So we got that for us. Next up, let's do a trade. I mean, I guess I could use Harrison Barnes as like a 6-man off the bench, but it just seems like a waste of, I don't know, $22 million a season. So let's offer him up in a trade. Not really any like specific position I'm looking for, mainly looking to get out of his contract, so maybe we can have some more money freed up next season as guys are going to be off the books and stuff like that. So yeah, let's do a trade here, see what we get offered up just for him. I mean, I would literally take a draft pick, and I would be kind of happy about that. So, you know, I guess I probably could actually toss Corey Joseph in a trade. Freaking game's taking forever to like just go. Come on, bitch ass 2K. That damn PlayStation 4, you guys got freaking Xbox 360 stuff going on. Yo, we get Buddy Hield back. No, we can't do that. That'd be too much of a finesse. Lottery protected pick. We got Larry Nance, Patrick Beverly, JaVale McGee. Yo, Clint Capella. That's a really nice trade. But we also got to give up a first-round draft pick. And I don't really need Clint Capella at all. Duncan Robinson's kind of cool. Bobby Portis, Kyle Kuzma. I mean, knows Luke Walton. You know, gives us something off the bench maybe to work with going forward. Honestly, all these trades are not the greatest. You got Luke Kennard. He would be a little interesting to add to the squad. First round pick and Javon Carter. Okay, yeah, I think Moritz Wagner. You know what? I could actually get behind this. Plus, the Wizards, they do need a small forward. And Moritz Wagner, it's like he can play both positions. I like his game a lot. I'm going to do this trade, guys. I'm going to get Wagner on the team. It's only on a 1-year deal, so if he doesn't come back, that's fine. But if anything, we can save a lot of money going into next NBA offseason. So, Yeah, Wagner, we will go ahead and put him at power forward. Goes to an 82 overall. Belitza will be a 6'10 small forward. Kind of got to work with what you got at times, right? So yeah, we are looking at Darren Fox, Bogdanovich, Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley, DeMarcus Cousins. Really good height to this team right here. Good defense. We got Wagner, Belitza, Harry Giles, Trey Burke, Tyrese Maxey off the bench. Going to go with a 10-man rotation in this case. Let's get some more minutes out there to Boogie at about 32 a game. We'll get him at, no, 31's fine. I definitely do want to play like my starters the most, just because like guys like Darren Fox need to like continue to develop his players. Middleton, we will get him at about 30 minutes a game himself. So yeah, this is very nice. I really like this starting five. It just, by getting Middleton out there, by getting rid of some chemistry issues, I think we'll definitely be a solid playoff team. We got some nice scoring options for Darren Fox to work with, so that should be great. We have a 3.5-star pace and space system. Guys, let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season. And while I don't think this is a championship team, I think we definitely are taking some nice steps in the right direction. Okay, so the team had a real strong start to the season, kind of tapered off midway, and then ended pretty good out there too, man. We got a record of 46-35. I did think maybe we could have became a 50-win team, you know, based off the beginning of the regular season, but 46 wins when we're going against the Lakers. Definitely not going to complain about that. That means Chris Middleton probably fit in nicely. Oh, we got Luka Doncic MVP. And that means, you know, Marcus Cousins probably played some pretty solid basketball himself, too. So we're going to check out all the stats here in a second. We got All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third looking like this. And, of course, there's the rest of the stats for you guys to see. Our rookie did not make. It was Tyrese Maxey did not make it. We didn't really play him all that much, but he gets some playing time out there. So we are the 4th seed in the Western Conference. I don't think, you know, if they can fix some of their issues, I don't think that's really out of a realistic possibility. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So Middleton, we got at 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 17 and 8 with 2 blocks from Marvin Bagley. We got 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block for Boogie Cousins out there. If he can do that, that's good enough. Like, that's exactly what he would need to do for this team. Shot about 37% from 3. We got Darren Fox at 14 with 9 assists. We'd like to see his scoring go up a little bit. We know we could be around 20 point per game score, but we've got some other good scoring options. Nothing wrong with sharing the basketball either. Bogdan did pretty good. Moritz Wagner, great off the bench for us. Really, our whole bench did really solid. But yeah, man, so this is good. This is good. Everybody played pretty good teammate basketball. Nobody really took over, but everybody just played consistent. So sometimes it's a better route to go with certain teams. Let's go ahead and simulate a round against the OKC Thunder. See how this goes for us, if we can get to the second round, or we just lose in the first round, and that's just it. And looking pretty close, up 3-2, and we are in the second round against the number 1 seed Dallas Mavericks, who just beat the 8th seed Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, that means we got to take on the MVP, Luka. It would have been Luka or LeBron. I think at this point, I'd rather take on Luka than LeBron still. Okay, simulate round. See how this goes, and it's not looking great. 2-1, 3-1, and we just lost in the second round. About what I expected, you know, based off what I was seeing and stuff like that. Luka, 34, 14, and 16. My God, bro. Only shot 17 times, 12 for 17 shooting. So, all right, let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. Money-wise, I don't think we're going to have too much available, though, guys. I really don't, just because, like, Darren Fox, we got to pay him and everything. So it would be nice to see if we can sign ourselves like another star to this team. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. Let's go ahead, hit up the staff signing. I think Luke Walton is still the coach of this team. And yeah, he's doing fine. I don't really see like a reason to fire him. Maybe he hasn't been the best fit early on, you know, with the Sacramento Kings, but, you know, I still want to give this guy a chance. He's got 1 year left on his deal, so we'll see what he does. He just led this team 47 wins, so can't complain. NBA draft, see if we actually have anybody's draft pick. Joe Nobody, once again, having just a bunch of struggles out there. All right, some user pick. We have the 21st pick in the draft. So let's see if this is a good opportunity maybe to trade away a bitch-ass contract, which we don't really have like any like bad ones. I mean, Middleton's at $35 million, but it's like he's been, he was the leading scorer on this team. So in my opinion, he kind of deserves his money, right? So choose prospect. I'm just going to go best available. Isaiah Todd. You look good, bro. There we go. We got Isaiah Todd on the team. All right, rookie signing 76 overall. Team player options, Marvin back, Moritz Wagner, definitely going to get him back for that contract. Going to decline Corey Joseph and Vernon Carey, get him back on the team himself. Qualifying offers, I would love if Bogdan, really if all these guys accepted these, that would just be absolutely ideal, man. Yo, Darren Fox, you would be the realest of MVPs. I know he probably isn't going to. He'll probably get an offer from somewhere else, but see what we got money-wise. Who can we afford? We can afford Derrick Rose, Spencer Dinwiddie, Victor Oladipo, Gordon Hayward, Jonathan Isaac, Kelly Oubre. Okay, a lot of good forwards out there. I guess really the only position I can see myself going for is a shooting guard or small forward. Just because, you know, we got Chris Middleton who can play either position. So, I mean, Gordon Hayward, don't really want to pay this man $20 million. Jonathan Isaac would be kind of cool, but doesn't really give us the scoring punch that I'm quite looking for. I mean, Victor Oladipo with him and Darren Fox in the backcourt, that would give us like the best, probably one of the best defensive backcourts in the entire NBA. So I think I got to offer him some money out there. Let's offer him a little bit more just so, you know, we can kind of hopefully guarantee to get him. About $25 million a season, give or take. So if we get him, we do have the renounce rights on Darren Fox, so that is going to take us over the limit. What if I renounce rights on everybody else? Can I still keep Darren Fox? Because let me just say, I'm not going to, okay, yeah, I'm not going to choose Oladipo over Darren Fox. That's not going to happen. So let's go back to the chalkboard and see what we can do now. Okay. Let's go back. Oladipo, see if I can offer him a little less. Maybe we'll go for the 91 mil. Probably not. And he's getting an all from Darren Fox from the Pelicans. So if I match him, can I get Victor Oladipo? I think it might have worked. I think it worked. I hope it worked. That would be fantastic. Let's see what happens. Match, agree. Okay. And we do not have enough room for Victor Oladipo. Damn it, bro. I was hoping we could have got him on the team. Damn it, man. Oh, that is frustrating. He's still available. Yeah, I can't even offer anything close to him. Damn, man. I thought I would have been able to finesse my way to him. I guess as far as like getting rid of players, yeah, we just don't really have enough to get rid of here. So, not going to be able to get him on the team. So I guess we probably want to go back and re-sign some of the other guys and maybe make some trades out there. Like Harry Giles, could see myself make a potential trade with him. Duncan Robinson for about $8 million a season. Probably go ahead and get him on the team. I think Bogdan signed somewhere else, you know, which happens. It's like you kind of risk that when you go for other players. So can I get both these guys? Yes, I can. What else do we got? We got Belitza still available. Okay. Yeah, definitely see some trades being offered up in our near future. Guys, I am going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and see what more we can do to add talent to this team. Okay, so I found a trade that I like quite a bit, guys. We got Harry Giles and Belitza in exchange for Tristan Thompson and Miles Bridges. Of course, Thompson does have championship experience, and then Miles Bridges. I just don't really like Belitza as the backup small forward, so Miles Bridges, you know, gives us a younger player by 10 years. Only 1 year, $5 million contract anyway. So, yeah, then Thompson just is a good, solid backup center to have. So, we will get both those guys. Right now, we got Tyrese Maxey potentially going to start at the shooting guard position. So, overall, man, I really am liking this team a lot. Like, this team is very, very solid. We got a nice 10-man rotation. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of fix things up here. Really curious what Tyrese Maxey can do as our starter on this team. Give him about 28 minutes per game. Once again, though, I do want my starters playing the majority of the minutes. Get you right there, you right there. Let's go ahead and let's get this man playing a lot more minutes himself. Darren Fox, I think he's really going to be in for a big-time season given the opportunity. And there we go, man. That is going to be the rotation for this season. I mean, we were, like 46 wins last year? All these guys are a year more mature, a year more of chemistry under their belt. Bench unit has really just good flexibility to it. Yeah, we're going to run that pace and space system yet again. Guys, let's go ahead and simulate this next NBA season and see if we can go ahead and win that championship. Okay, so a record of 53-28. I'm going to say, like, my first judgment is that I don't think we're going to win the championship, but of course that's not always the point of the rebuilds. The point is to see if the certain circumstance, in this case DeMarcus Cousins on the Kings, would work. And then of course, you know, in some cases, you know, teams are like 5+ years away from even competing for a championship. So it's like if you can build stability, put a team on the map, which I think we are definitely doing at 53-28 with the Sacramento Kings. To me, that's considered a successful rebuild. So of course championships are always nice, but it's all how you look at it. Here are the stats of all the stuff going on, I guess. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. No Sacramento Kings, unfortunately, making it, but it's all good. We don't care about rewards. Yo, we the first seed. Maybe we do win the championship. No. one of these teams is gonna finesse me. It always happens, guys. It's just the first seed is usually finessey in a lot of cases. Let's go to the player stats, see how everybody did this season, though. So, we do got Darren Fox leading scorer at 19 points, 8 assists, about 1-2 steals per game. Middleton continued to put up Middleton numbers. Marvin Bagley and DeMarcus Cousins being one of the most efficient back or front courts in the NBA. And then Tyrese Maxey as a starting shooting guard, 14 points, few rebounds, few assists, playing some defense. Not going to complain about that. And once again, the bench did very nice for us. It's just like, I wish one of these guys like Bagley or Darren Fox would just like really step up to the plate and just be like a superstar, man. Like 26 point per game type of thing out there. I think that's what this team is really missing. Just like that ultimate go-to guy all the time, But first round, Houston Rockets, simulate round. I was hoping that Oladipo could have been that for us, but of course, we didn't quite have the money to do so. So 2-2, we up 3-2, and we get to the second round, 4 games to 2, which means we are going to probably lose to the Portland Trail Blazers, because that's how it goes. Simulate round, come on, man, come on, guys, y'all can pass Portland, guys. Come on, guys, you're the number one seed. God. It gets to the point where disappointment just is no longer measured, man. It's just disappointment is no longer measured. It's just like, it just is what it is. It is what it is. Marvin freaking bitch-ass Bagley? Damn, bro. Paper or a plastic bag, man. Like, seriously, 2 for 15? Oh my god, you play like a damn ass bag. I don't know what an ass bag is. I just literally just made up that term on the spot, but 2 for 15 is not it, fam. Wow, bro. Everybody played like trash. Who they got that beat us? I mean, yeah, obviously Damian Lillard. They don't even got CJ no more. Nurkic, Bertans, Hassan Whiteside's still on the team. Theo Maledon. Yeah, okay. Well, we lost. Like I said, going into this video, I was not really expecting to honestly win a championship. But hey, at least we get Trae Young versus Luka Doncic in the NBA Finals. I would be all for that matchup, guys. I would pay such good money for that matchup, like $3.52. But anyway, guys, hope you guys all did enjoy this video. Just kind of round things up here with DeMarcus Cousins. Does this look like a good move? I would say yes. $8 million a season to get you 15, 16 points. Nice rebounder. Good passing big man. Just a little pep in your step. I think Boogie Cousins is all about that, man. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.